Hi and welcome to the No War Zone. Military operations in the northeast, especially in the Vanni, have now lasted for several months. We have been hearing reports about large concentrations of people becoming displaced, and this has naturally raised concerns about the welfare of these people. Here are some recent statistics from the Vanni to give us a sense of the ground situation. To find out more about some of the current ground realities in terms of humanitarian assistance for the people, we spoke to Jeevan Thiagarajah, the Executive Director of the Consortium of Humanitarian Agencies.
The revised estimates, as I understand now, as at Friday, was that they were trying to target 200,000 IDPs. In the Vanni, which is where we are focusing on now, there were old IDPs and recent displacement. In terms of meeting of essential needs, there is clearly less than what used to be in terms of supplies into the Vanni. There are pockets of populations on the move. They do need everyday needs to be met. So that is food, water, sanitation, health. When they are on the move, they lose education as well and shelter. The shelter needs, as I understand, are very significant. It far outpaces current supply.
Is there adequate cooperation from the government and the LTTE towards relief agencies?
The government has a few responses. One is they will continue to maintain the supplies that they provide through the Commissioner General Essential Services. Secondly, subject to security considerations, they are approving access. As I said on Friday, there were 3 agencies being provided access and nobody else. They have also announced the concept of safe corridors. The actual physical corridor, I'm told, has been announced, if not will be announced very soon. That is the response of the government, with I think a proviso that they are looking at relocation sites north of Vaunia, to the northwest of Vaunia essentially. In terms of the LTT, I don't have too many details, other than I think efforts to concentrate recent displacement which are coming into Kilinochi into certain geographical locations.
How would you want to see both the LTTE and the government responding to the IDP crisis?
The winning and the losing of the war is somebody else's business. The winning of delivery to people is our business. And here we would like to work with the relevant agencies of the government and 1 or 2 of the key international agencies to ensure that humanitarian work and delivery of assistance remains neutral from political or military strategies. That is what we will be working on.
The government, in a special press briefing, announced that they had ordered all UN agencies, INGOs and NGOs to vacate the Vanni, as they cannot assure their safety due to heavy fighting.
We have asked them to move into certain safe areas because we have got information to the effect that the LTT could harm them and put the whole blame on us. So therefore we have advised them accordingly. But we got some information that they are trying to use this the human shield and have a genocide and put the whole blame on the government. Similarly, they could do it to the NGOs and the INGOs, which we have done.
Meanwhile, the government says it will create safe corridors for displaced people to enter government-controlled areas in Vaunia. Civilians trapped between the fighting now face a precarious situation. It can only be hoped that they will be able to safely come out of battle zones.